To fam, welcome back to another country reaction. Finna get it.
I had took of my clients. Dad, I wanted to show you these pictures I had took of my clients. Are they cute?
Yeah, that's beautiful, baby.
Yeah, they had so much fun.
Yeah. Oh, baby, such a professional.
Dad, you hungry?
Yeah, baby, I'm starving.
You starving? What you want to eat?
Anything but this food in here.
I know, right?
Anything.
I could probably get you something.
Could you please?
Yeah.
Oh, I can go get it. I can get it.
No.
Just
Nah. You have done enough. You have done enough. If you don't understand that, you have done sufficient amount of damage. You need to do no more. Don't. To think she right there and she's the one that invite that nigga home to her home that ruined her wedding. Bullshit. Later on in this skit, I'm gonna talk about something else.
I don't need you to go get it. Matter of fact, I ain't even hungry no more.
I don't blame him one fucking bit. One bit. And I realized persons in the comments talking about, I just remember what I want to talk about. I made a comment before and said something to this effect where I said it's Rolanda and her cousin fault why Maliki and Greg in the situation they are. A nigga, yeah, he named Hammer G or whatever he named. Nigga in the comments talking mad shit, boy. Rolanda didn't force him to drink. I said, duh, obviously stupid, because guess what? Directly, she didn't do anything. Indirectly, she did a lot of fucking things. You hear me? Because guess what? To say, it's not Rolanda's fault, is to say none of this shit happened that caused him to be where he's at right now existed. None of it happened. Because everything that happened right now is derived from this motherfucker right here. So, I don't care what you're saying, is Maliki drink liquor, he gotta blame it on his own self, Yes, don't get it twisted. At some point in time, you gotta take blame for your own actions. Don't get it, matter of fact, all the time you have to take blame for your own actions. But, to say, this shit has nothing to do with this man drinking, yo, gotta be silly, fam. Gotta be silly. I don't blame it. I would even be hungry no more. Go feed Anthony. That's who you need to go feed. Oh, you got a girl.
Hungry no more?
No.
Well, honestly, Mom, I know y'all got a little bit of tension and whatever, but I do feel like this is all your fault.
You know what's so disrespectful? Y'all talking about, it's Maliki's fault. What's disrespectful is she keeping on that fucking ring this nigga's paid 40,000 for. 40 fucking thousand. Didn't give back this man his ring, and have that nigga in the house. Anthony. Why she had that? Nah, give back that shit. Give back that shit, dog.
If it wasn't for you and Mr. Anthony, you wouldn't even be here.
Yup.
Randy, why would you bring that up right now?
Because
What the fuck? You want it on your fucking timing, huh? No, it's the right fucking time to bring it up. Why she shouldn't bring it up?
if it wasn't for you and Mr. Anthony, you wouldn't even be here.
Randy, why would you bring that up right now?
Because
It's amazing how the aggressor always want to argue on their timing. They always want, why you still bringing it up? Why you still bringing that up? Why you still because they going through it, bro. That's why they gonna bring it up. They the one going through it, not you.
I'm aggravated by this whole thing.
Rick.
Dad can't even walk.
Rick.
And then we said, Dad.
Rick, it's no. It ain't nobody's fault. We ain't gonna do that. Right?
With all due respect, shout out to you for saying that. Because directly, it's your fault. how you bounce back from a situation depending on you. Don't get it twisted. And this is where I say homeboy was right. But to say Rolanda has no part in this, you have to be delusional, dog.
Not the time to do this.
Nah,
He is
It is
laying
the
up in
time.
bed, paralyzed, and you want to bring that up. Really?
but that's the point. That's
He wouldn't be paralyzed if it wasn't for you. Because you know this nigga weakness. You know if you did a certain... You know what, Ro? You could have walked out the fucking relationship. You could have walked out the fucking relationship. You bring that man to the fucking wedding, to the church, and embarrass that nigga. What's the worst thing you could do to someone? Publicly embarrass them. That's one of the worst things you could do, fam. Fuck out of here.
that's what I'm trying to say. He's in the bed paralyzed.
Baby.
We was supposed to be a happy family. We was at the wedding. We was almost there.
Brett.
And then that man just stand up at the wedding and just ruin all of this. And now we here.
Brittani, that nigga never stand up for no fucking reason. That nigga stand up because he think he could have won back Ro hard, or he think he could have been with Ro. That's why he stood up in that wedding. You hear me? She kissed that, bro. I could understand that nigga force himself on her. Cool. But when she kissed him back, she basically saying, your action that you just did is cool.
We in the hospital.
Fuck outta here.
You can't even walk, Dad.
That man ain't ruined nothing that we ain't allowed to be ruined, okay? And it is what it is. We ain't gonna we ain't gonna do that right now, okay? We're just not gonna do
Yep.
that.
With all due respect, you can say what you want to say, Malachi. But guess what? If it wasn't for Ro putting you through this shit, you wouldn't have been drinking.
We got to somehow talk about the truth, though.
Truth is, we both didn't know what we was getting ourselves into. That's the truth.
Nah, that's not the truth. The truth is, Ro could have keep her fucking lips to herself. The truth is, Ro was leading on Anthony. Oh, if it wasn't Amber, would you have married me? Yes. Remember when Anthony asked her that? Fuck out of here.
It sounds like we just avoiding stuff, Dad.
You know what? I think I'm gonna leave.
I
Yep.
think you should. And that's
Yep.
that's the
Best
best
thing.
thing you can do.
Best.
Just leave.
Thank you, Malachi. That's the fucking best thing. Why you there? Why the fuck you there? Every time Malachi look at that motherfucker, he remember that shit. You hear me? Oh, I just remember. Remember, Brittani, you mad messy too, you know. Remember the first time Rolanda find out, when Rolanda find out Malachi was talking to a female, she thought it was Malachi Senior when it was Malachi Junior, and then she put him out of the house, not knowing the truth, right? After she know the truth, cool, she all back to whatever. Now, how the fuck you gonna do Malachi that and not expect Malachi to want to distance himself from you? After you assume it was hearsay and you assume he was cheating and you put him out and you cheated and he shouldn't put you, he shouldn't distance himself from you? Fuck out of here.
All right, y'all have a good day.
And you don't.
Okay.
Malachi hungry now.
I'm fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
He ain't
Never
fine.
seen like this.
Anytime you hear you ask a man he's okay, you alright? I'm fine. That nigga not fine.
Baby, you ain't never gotta worry about your daddy, okay? I ain't a poor me. Your daddy a lion, baby. I'm gonna deal with whatever come my way.
That's the fucking mentality I want you to have. That's the fucking mentality I want you to have. You should have that mentality before you pick up that bottle. But it is what it is, though.
This is my reality, so I'm gonna deal with it. worry about your daddy, baby. All right.
Shut up, man. That's the worst thing you could say. Is for a child to say to the parents, don't worry about me, I'm gonna be okay. Or for the parents to say to the child, don't worry about me, I'm gonna be okay. Motherfucker, it's gonna hike. You know what? Never mind. We gonna worry for the more just because you said that shit. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on another one.
All right.
Peace.